time now for the Bear Chill. 11 o'clock news and it's late Saturday night, November 14th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. I am late night, 11 o'clock news and 9-0. Top story at 11 o'clock here on this late Saturday night. Here is in Paris, where French authorities on Saturday said a horrific rampage of bullets and explosions on Friday in Paris that left at least 129 dead was carried out by suicide bombers that connected to the Islamic State who broke into the three groups. The fight against global terrorism took center stage Saturday night when Democratic Kevin I won a debate after the gruesome attack in Paris that laid bare with the guns of the threats to the next American president will face. Paris, 40 days in France and Belgium took part in the custody Saturday in an aftermath of the worst violence in France since World War II and a series of terror attacks that killed more than 120 people. Among the victims in Paris, an American exchange student, Noemi Gonzalez, was 5'2", industrial design student from California, had never been abroad before. She wanted to see everything in Paris, including Moulin Rouge and the Louvre. While grieving families, foreign governments, French press, laced in shock France on Saturday began confirming the names of those who died in a terror attack that left at least 129 dead in Paris. Meanwhile, serious troubles have spilled into the streets of Paris as fallen president of France, Francois, and move on Saturday to assign blame for the Islamic State for the previous day's attacks. In Paris, Syria's president is appointed away went deeper. Washington, defying Western efforts to confront the Islamic State on the battlefield, the group had been involved in with reach and organizational ability with increasingly dangerous upsides out of Iraq and Syria said strategies that call for using. At least 3 people have been arrested in Belgium, and one official said they were involved in the attack. At the investigation into the deadly terrorist attacks that now spread across the board, as officials told ABC News. Aung San Suu Kyi, chairperson of the National League of Democracy and Party, delivers a speech during an election campaign in Yangon, Myanmar on the 1st of November. In Seoul, South Korea, place detained. More than 50 protesters were seeking out others on Sunday after violent clashes marked the largest anti-government demonstrations in South Korea's capital in more than 7 years. Security up some U.S. locales, business as usual ever says. New York, some travelers arriving in New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport and Newark International Airport in New Jersey experienced more than 2.5-hour delays. A 27-year-old man who was fatally stabbed Saturday became the 3rd homicide victim in Baltimore this year, through some milestone for the city that has struggled to curb rapid violence of the kind of not seen since the 1990s. Indiana pastor David Blackman returned home from the gym and found his pregnant wife shot in it and what police are calling a home invasion. Washington, U.S. retail sales rose less than expected in October amid a surprise decline, and automobile purchases suggested a slowdown in consumer spending that could temper expectations of a strong pickup in fourth quarter economic growth. The horrific Paris terror attacks have tested already fragile global markets on Monday, especially in the Europe, while the shaky economy is still attempting to recover from a series of debt crises and the far-reaching implications of the 2008 financial crisis. Detroit, the UAW will delay formal ratification of a 4-year labor agreement with General Motors for another week to November 20th. Stern tension in some plants between production workers who have approved the deal and skilled trade workers. New York investors are suddenly feeling nervous again. That makes the coming week isn't interesting and perhaps tumultuous for time for 2 risky mobile tech companies to go public. Researchers from the University of Warwick had discovered a massive windstorm raging on the planet outside of Earth's solar system. The latest images from NASA's New Horizons missions reveal a stunning color palette on the dwarf planet Pluto as NASA continues to release stunning photos of the dwarf planet Pluto taken by the New Horizons space probe as it sailed past the last major. A new study suggests a mass extinction in ancient larger animals led to the dominance of tiny species. Cleveland, 6 doctors swarmed out around the body that seized organ donor and quickly started outbreak. The kidneys came out first. Between 2005 and 2014, smoking dropped from 20.9% to 16.8% of median, and close to a fifth of smokers threw away the cigarettes for good in the last 10 years, according to the UPI report. Our team of scientists may have just made a big discovery with regard to the deadly mosquito-borne disease of malaria. A research team from the University of Nottingham and Father organized the role of the cyclin, which is a protein molecule that it promotes. The most important news to come out of this week's American Heart Association meeting was the result of the sprint study, which confirmed the low in blood pressure. Okay, take a look at New England Insulars here in Trenton, Maine at 806 Bar Harbor Road. Work and build a fire, mutual aid to the work and cover. Saugus, Massachusetts. Motor vehicle to the railroad in Trenton, and Route 99, I'm up to Route 1. Units on the scene of an overturned vehicle with confirmed tools given to work. Which you did. Here, chilling news times, and 11:05 on this late Saturday night here, time now for a Trevor report on this late Saturday night here. And looking at the traffic map situation here, and it shows we get an accident here on 95 in the southbound side of the 610 connector in Providence, so expect delays here. None mass back into the westbound side, it is slow from 1A and Logan Airport in East Boston all the way up to 10 Williamson and hit brakes again from South Boston all the way up to the Prudence layer. But otherwise, a smooth sailing coming on highways and byways in New England here, and seeing a few slow spots in Maine here. The main trip back to the slow from Sabbath all the way up to Lewiston, and 295 on the eastbound side it is. Slow on the northbound side of Maine from Topston all the way up to the Bolton Dam. Okay, let's take a look at what is going on in the MBTA here. Orange light. Orange line. Experiencing minor delays due to police action. Commuter rail looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good. Here, channel news time is now 11:07 on this late Saturday night. Time now for a weather report here for tonight. Most of the skies about 29 degrees. Westward about 6 miles an hour here. For Sunday, most of the skies about 53 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour here. Saturday night, most skies about 39 degrees. Light and variable wind. Monday, south skies about 38 degrees. Northwest at about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. Monday night, most skies about 31 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour here. For Tuesday, Saturday, podcast skies about 47 to about 32 degrees. Wednesday, most skies got about 52 degrees. Wednesday night, chance of showers after 4 a.m. Most skies got about 41 degrees. Chance base at 30%. Thursday, showers likely to be after 4 p.m. Most skies got about 57 degrees. And chance base at 6%. Thursday night, showers likely most skies got about 40 degrees. Chance base at 6%. For Friday, showers likely to be most skies got about 56 degrees. And chance base at 6%. For tonight, chance of showers most skies got about 42 degrees. Chance base at 50%. And for Saturday, chance of showers most skies got about 53 degrees. Chance base at 30%. Currently, you're not near 34 degrees of first catch. Humidity 67%. And that is going to be it for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news in this late Saturday night, November 14th, 2015. Peter's Good night. See you tomorrow morning with a more important good night.